Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
It feels like the middle of summer out there today.
It's warm, it's
yes,
toasty.
It is.
Yeah, that heat and humidity, though, also will be the fuel for thunderstorm activity tomorrow as we get a potent storm system that's going to be tracking into the Tennessee Valley.
What are we looking at now with that?
All modes of severe weather, so that's why tomorrow is a 31 alert day. Let's get right to it, talk about it. Again, this will be for your Tuesday. We are talking primarily the afternoon, late, and evening hours. This does not appear that it's going to be an overnight threat, so for most of the area should be over and done with, I think no later than 11 or 12 o'clock tomorrow night. But again, the storms as they come through very likely are going to pack a punch. All of North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee will be under the threat for severe weather. Let's kind of break down those specific threats. We're keyed in on damaging wind. That's the highest threat. And we could be looking at maybe some significant winds, 70 miles per hour or stronger, but we don't want to discount the other two threats as well. The tornado threat in particular is something we're going to have to watch for, particularly if we get individual, more isolated type of storms. And this is the setup that could potentially produce that. So that is on the table. And with those stronger thunderstorms, so is large hail. So basically all the threats are going to be out there, maybe a little more weighted towards the damaging wind threat being a more likely scenario that many of you could face. But again, all look to be a possibility. We're quiet for now, 31 Triple Doppler. We've got nothing out there currently, but this is where our big weather maker is right now. These yellow boxes are tornado watches lined up from the Dallas area through Oklahoma City, Wichita, and into the Kansas City area. Right now, no tornado warnings, but numerous severe thunderstorms occurring, especially across parts of central and eastern Oklahoma. So already an active severe weather day out here. And again, tomorrow, this is all going to shift in our direction. Let's kind of track things out. First, we'll take you through the evening hours. Now, there is a chance we get a couple isolated stronger thunderstorms between now and sunset. Future radar picking up on those, particularly here, northeast Alabama, back into parts of southern Middle Tennessee. If you're in Lincoln, as well as Franklin County, best chance here for seeing maybe a couple stronger thunderstorms before the evening is out. By the time we hit 10 o'clock tonight, that threat should be over and done with. But this portion of the area is highlighted, especially here in yellow from Winchester back towards Stevenson and over into the Chattanooga area, where again there could be an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm. So we will watch that for this evening. Just don't think that's going to be a big threat for the majority of us. Again, tomorrow is going to be the primary day. Now we do start off quiet in the morning. This is 6 a.m. on your Tuesday. Not much happening. We got some cloud cover out there. We will have to monitor the storms in Oklahoma and how they evolve this evening into tonight. Future radar suggesting some of that could be in western Tennessee around daybreak tomorrow. And there is some indication that a little of this could kind of skirt by areas of southern Middle Tennessee, mainly to the west of I-65 through midday tomorrow. This is not what we're expecting to be the primary severe weather threat. That develops a little bit later on into the afternoon. We'll stop this around 5 o'clock. These would be your individual strong and severe thunderstorms beginning to pop up around and west of the I-65 corridor initially. And again, if this scenario unfolds, these are the ones that we'll be most concerned about, perhaps a more significant sort of tornado threat. From here, we do expect additional storm activity through the evening hours, and eventually this is going to start to congeal into some sort of line of storms, and as that happens, that's when the threat for damaging wind will go up. However, if the storms stay a little bit more individual, that tornado risk will stay elevated through the evening hours as well. So it is important you're staying weather aware. Again, this will be tomorrow afternoon through the evening, but by 11 o'clock tomorrow night, looks like it's moving on out, and we are not expecting additional active weather for the rest of your Tuesday night. So at least this will come and go. But again, the storms will likely be packing a punch as they move on through. Bus stop in the morning, I don't think we'll have any problems then. Cloud cover mid-70s out the door. Coming home from school, may begin to see storms beginning to pop around that time frame or shortly thereafter. Temperatures will reach the mid-80s ahead of those storms popping up. Here's your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. 70% chance for storms arriving tomorrow afternoon and through the evening hours. And again, it is our 31 alert day due to that elevated severe weather risk tomorrow. We get past that, rest of the week looks pretty good. Cold front will drop our temperatures a bit, also lower the humidity for a few days. We're back around 80 Wednesday, Thursday. maybe a little cooler than that by Friday and into the Memorial Day weekend. Now, I know end of last week, we were talking about how fantastic that Memorial Day weekend was looking, but I also told you, check back with us as we get closer in case the forecast changes, and you can see that indeed has happened. We may be looking at some rainfall at times over the 3-day holiday weekend. Remains to be seen if there'll be a severe weather threat. I don't think it's going to be a total washout, but obviously with the holiday weekend, a lot of folks will have outdoor activities planned. That's something we'll be keeping a close watch on. Our more immediate threat, though, is what comes through,
That's right.
probably starting around this time tomorrow and continuing into the evening hours.
All right, Jeff.
Okay. We'll be checking back
Yep,
in with
absolutely.
you. All right, coming